This is Jason with SmartEd, distributor for Promethean interactive panels in Japan. I'm going to explain a little bit about the apps that you get with the board, or the apps that you can also download onto the board. So with the interactive panels, both the nickel and the titanium, they run on an Android operating system, which means you can download and install apps directly onto the board. You don't have to use a computer to connect to the board. You can use it directly from the Android operating system. So if you go up to the top option here, the locker, and open that up, you will see apps. So these are all of the apps that are currently installed on the board. The board comes with a few of the apps already pre-installed, and then you can install other apps yourself, either using the Promethean store or the Google Play Store, which we'll look at that in a minute. Some of the apps that come with your board, as you can see here, some of these are the same items that you'll see on the menu, such as Annotate, Whiteboard, and others. So those are going to be also accessible from the apps menu here. The other thing that is accessible from the apps menu are the settings. So if you go here, you'll see some of your basic settings here that you can change. And you can also click on more settings, which is where you can, for example, change your wallpaper, or you can change the language of the system. You can do that all from the settings here. So some of the apps that you'll see here, for example, you see that Chrome is already pre-installed on here. So if you want to browse the web, you can open up Chrome here, and it's just like browsing on a computer. If you open up a window, you can grab the window from the bottom bar here. You cannot grab on the top bar. You'll need to grab on the bottom, but you can grab it and move it around the screen. You can also resize the app by clicking on the corner here and dragging it and resizing it. The other thing that you can do on the titanium model is to do a half screen. So if you click here, then this will make my window that I'm working on as a half screen. So if you wanted to open up a whiteboard screen over here or something else over here, you can have two apps running at the same time on the screen in half screen mode. There are some fun apps that are included with the board. For example, you have a timer, which is really helpful if you want to time the students doing a task in the class. You also have a spinner app, which is nice if you want to put the students' names in the spinner and spin it as for a random selection of students. You can create your own spinners by clicking here and going to Create New. And here you can put the title of your new spinner here, and in the item 1, item 2, item 3, and you can keep adding items as many as you want. You also have a camera app here. So we've got a camera installed, which the boards do not come with a camera, but you can install one yourself. If you install a camera, then you can see the camera by pushing on the camera app here. You also have your settings here, which is the same as the settings button here. On the next page, you have Update, which will update the software on the board. Panel management, if you want to manage multiple panels, you can do that through the panel management system. If you want access to more apps, once you have your panel registered in the panel management system, there is an option to enable the Google Play Store if you want to, which we have enabled here. So if you enable that, then you will be able to download a lot of other apps. Basically anything that is in the Google Play Store will be available for you to download. So that's a look at the apps and how you use them on the interactive panels.